Here's some cute little things I had bought. I wanted Randy's picture in our dining room when we eat. And so I bought this picture frame from Hobby Lobby. And I put him in it. This picture. And then this says, because someone we love is in heaven, there's a little bit of heaven in our home. And so I just made this a little corner where he would always be. Grass cut this morning, and that's where we park a vehicle right there, and then you see my van, and then there was a hole over there. Daniel had a dog that liked to dig holes, and so he is actually trying to close some spots up in the driveway. He won't even look at me. He's not looking at me, but yeah, he's doing work today. I need to get in here and get cleaned up a good bit, and we'll get it. It's just a lot to do, and we haven't done a lot. I'll show you that little dog. Somebody put him out, and we can't get our hands on him. We call him Roscoe. And if he thinks I'm talking to him, he'll run off. It's beautiful out here. It's in the 70s today. And it's supposed to be this way all week. I hope so. But it's just really hard. It's been a real couple of hard days this week. Probably earlier. He's back closer. And it's just been really hard. Because yesterday, which was the 18th of September, was 8 months. And a lot of crying. It's just, it being so beautiful out here, he would have been out here working. Okay.
What are we making?
What are we making?
Making the...
Talk louder.
We are making the chicken little pen to go over the raised beds. Put a couple chickens in there to get
the cows that cleaned this up. There's a hot wire. And they really did a good job. So now he's going to tell you what they're doing.
We haven't had much rain here, and the raised beds are really hard, so we're going to put some chickens in there to let them scratch around and get their grass roots up. And we're building the chicken pen to hold the chickens in there so they just don't go in there and get out. We got some boards we got to cut, so we're going to start cutting.
Okay. His sawbucks.
Huh?
I said, don't you love his sawbucks?
I do. It worked.
That's right. Working. And I'd have been out here with him. And it's just very hard not having him here. Missing him. But it is what it is. And I have been praying and asking God to help me find more joy. Find joy in this journey is what I need. And so I'm just trusting Him and enjoying this beautiful day that the Lord has made. He's not a pretty dog. There he goes. I'm going to show y'all. I want to show y'all that cedar tree. Isn't that pretty? Randy planted that a long time ago. He planted all those trees over there a long time ago. And it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. He wants to get to Bella. And she won't come down. And I won't move out of his way. And that's pretty well the closest he's let me get to him, to be honest with you. I don't know. He eats my groceries. He plays with my girls. Plays with Daniel's girl. But, and he barks at me. And he barks at Daniel. And anybody else that's in his way. Hey, Roscoe. Hey, Roscoe. He's getting ready to run. He's just scared. And he has no reason to be scared, y'all. I actually welcome him. As far as I care, he's got a home. See, there's Bella. Hey, Bella. Hey, Bella. Hey, Bella. Hey. Hey, Bella. Hey, Bella. Hey. She was going to have puppies with him. And we were counting them down. Excited. And she miscarried. See? It's pretty out here and cool. Feels like fall. It's just a few days away. Today's the 19th. And I've really enjoyed we planted these muscadines and bullaces about 3 years ago. Got a car coming. And a couple of them we planted and we moved them. But we planted all these about 3 years ago. And we've had a few bullaces, but not many. But, and I have to tell you, these are little troublemakers. They learn to jump and go up there and get them some bullaces. Randy's done pulled, Daniel's done pulled a bunch of morning glories. Well, there's still a bunch to be pulled, but last year Randy planted those rose bushes and they wasn't very tall. They was a third that tall. And they have just grown and they're pretty and red. got some weed eating that's got to be done. Hey, Bella Bella. You're sassy for us. I have a stranger beside me. You see what I have to put up with? My Sasquatch squat. What is you? Sasquatch. Scratch him.
Sasquatch?
Sasquatch. I couldn't think of it. He's gonna, cat just went between my legs. She's a crazy cat. She likes to rub her tail against my dress, I reckon, and her back and scratch. She likes to be scratched. Hey, Bella, Bella, Bella. It's hard when you wiggle so much. I've been trying to get morning glories off of some of my flowers. And we got morning glories all out there. But you can hear the breeze. It's just so beautiful. What you up to? That's a big one. Well, Daniel's doing some weed eating around the apple trees. We have 6 apple trees, and I have to tell you, 2 of them is young, and the other 3 we've had them for years, but they just have not done anything. And so Daniel's going to try to prune them back come wintertime. But if they don't make anything this year, I think we may cut them down and do something else. I'm thinking about cleaning up in there and putting some pecan trees. So we'll see how it turns out. But it does look better with the weed eating. I'm glad for that. Well, it's looking better. You can see the dirty windshield. Trying to get cleaned up some so we can say it's clean, ain't it? Hey, we're just trying to clean up some so we can say it's clean, ain't it?
Yep. I'm gonna have me a bonfire tonight.
Whose idea was s'mores?
Hers.
Well, we're getting ready for our bonfire tonight. Gonna burn in the drum. And if I think about it, I will show you. If I don't, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna eat hearty tonight.
Boy, that's a big old hole.
Uh-huh.
There they come. This was one of Randy's pleasures, Daniel said. And it was. He enjoyed feeding the fish.
Gonna feed the fish today. Try it and see if they come up and see how they eat.
You know what?
But
You have the same habit I do. Well,
well, that's what I do. There's wells. True.
Yep.
You didn't catch
Didn't.
them all.
Him and Scott went fishing yesterday and caught some catfish and a brim. But a catfish and some brim.
Yeah. Boy.
We dug this hole years ago for the boys to have a little pond.
Can you see them over there?
Mm-hmm. I think you're going to bring some more dirt in here.
Yeah, right there. That can't get through over there. Pretty little fish, ain't it?
Yep. So anyway, that was our little pond, and then they added that. So it's just nasty hot out here.
Yes, it is. But I was proud of our little fish.
You are?
Mm-hmm. How about you?
Mm-hmm. Brings you pleasure.
Whenever they wasn't but that big when we put them in.
That's right.
And now, some of them that big.
And he's not telling any fish stories. They really are. They caught some 3 big ones yesterday, I think. 5 big ones.
Yep.
Scott gave them to a friend of his.
And he just come up there and just sit there and just eat. He asked me, he said, how many you think you got in the pond, Daddy? I don't know. There ain't no way of knowing.
Nope. But they having a good time, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you, we need a couple chairs back here so we can sit and watch them.
I know. There's old brim in there, about that big. Catfish.
Over there's where he's got to fix. It's just washing out. Of course, here's Jellybean and Maggie. They heard us. Jellybean had to come see what's going on. They're just curious. We got some.
The smaller catfish, the ones that's about this long.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't catch none of them yesterday.
She just wants to be touched. Don't you fall in, or you will go swimming in that nasty water. He's got some kind of pump he's supposed to put in.
That deep.
You got some kind of pump you're supposed to put in here, ain't it? To try to clean it?
Yeah. It's ultraviolet light.
So if you have any other suggestions on how to get it a little clearer, let us know. It's still eating.
Oh yeah, they'll eat till it's all gone.
Look at the rooster.
He comes up to try to get him some food too. I got to bring some rocks in over there.
That's what you got to bring in?
Yep, to try to keep it from washing out. And put them yonder in there.
Yeah. I think you said you needed some more.
I got to have more though.
There's some rocks right over there. He's talking about we used them for a fire pit for a long time, but now we've gone to just using a fire pit we bought. Y'all, it was sad. We had an old fire pit. It was in bad shape, wasn't it, Randy?
Yes.
It was in bad shape. It was about rusted out. Well, anyway, we took it first of the year when it was cooler. We took it up to the church and roasted hot dogs and hamburgers, and then we had s'mores or something like that. So we had a fire and we sat around out there. Well, it was hot, so we left it up there. Went back the next week and somebody had stole it. So they pretty bad when they steal from the church, but
and it was burnt out.
it was burnt out. So they really didn't steal much, did they? So we got a new one. But I promise you, if we take it up to the church now, we won't leave it. We'll wet that baby down and bring him home.
I can hear them youngins now.
Oh, there's one, there's one, there's one. Yep, and grandbabies like to come out here and feed the fish. There's a cloud, maybe we'll get something. And Mr. Rooster had to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Great day, look at them over there. They just,
They just eating away.
Happy little fish in a happy little pond.
Mm-hmm.
Happy little rooster on the bank of the pond.
Yep.
Where'd you get them at?
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Big old monsters, ain't they?
It is big old monsters. My crew is here to visit Jellybean and Maggie. Hey, Jellybean. Hey, Maggie. Okay, so this is a little spooky because I have never seen it this. Sally came along and she dumped a lot of rain on us, and I have never seen it this full. And like I said, it's spooky. I don't know if you can hear the water on the other side. I'm going to show you if I can. It's almost looking like it's trying to wash the road out. So I'm not going to stick around too much because it is washing the bank out right there. And so the road could go bye-bye. But that has I've never seen that. Just a little creek. But we've had so much rain that it don't act like a little creek. Even though, the water's way up. I've never seen that. One of my favorite. I don't know what that was, but probably a frog. I haven't seen a snake, so. Alright, well. And there's a hill coming down and a hill going up on both sides. And it is just as far as the eye can see back there. Yeah, swamp pond. That's what it really is, a little swamp area, so.